Welcome back everyone to City Skylines. This will be episode 10 of our Let's Play. And, wow, we are really growing here, guys. I know we haven't made much progress, these last few episodes, but, we are looking absolutely fantastic. We got this tiny little Pizza Hut looking ass place called Big Bite. I'm surprised it's not named something else, because I know that they usually like to take the prefabs, or at least the buildings of, actual restaurants, like say it's Big Bite, but then they call it themselves a fucking convenience store. We do have an abandoned building right here, whatever this is, the law accounting. Oh, it's convenience stores, so they're like convenience store police, basically. They have like a sting operation going for people who, want to rob them, and then of course they're just like, oh wait, well, basically what I'm trying to say is that, and I'm just doing this while I work, while I kind of expand this part a little bit more. Basically, they have it set up so that way, when you go to rob them, there really is nothing to rob, because there is no register, there's no customers, so they go in there and they're all guns a-blazing, and then of course, the officers come out and, shoot them if need be, which, it would be a shame if, someone actually did get shot, but, sometimes when you play stupid games, guys, you win stupid prizes. So, that being said, let's go ahead, we'll curve this road a little bit. Let's go ahead and we'll actually leave it like that, maybe? Nah, you know what? Let's curve it around. I think maybe we should curve it this way. And then we'll have maybe a road kind of connecting up. There we go. Get a road like that. And then we'll get a long one going maybe around this way. Something like that. I don't want it too long. I know it looked kind of okay where it was, but of course I didn't, so shame on you guys. Or at least sucks to be you guys. Not shame. I don't know what I mean by shame. Shame on you guys for thinking that this road actually looked nice. Which, well, realistically it doesn't. You know what? We will get rid of all this. And I'm going to actually... We're just going to kind of expand it out that way maybe, but first... Let me go ahead... and not make it that long. I want it a little bit more inwards. There we go. I want to gridlock the shit out of this road. Alright. Alright. So, of course I have an update kind of popping up on my computer. That's always nice. They're saying, oh, well, we have an update for you. Well, I don't give a shit if you got an update or if you don't. So, yeah, take that, bitch. Maybe we'll have maybe a couple more roads kind of like leading through here. There we go. Lead it up around like that, maybe. I think that's okay. And then we'll get one road. We're not going to make it look too gridlocked. We're going to get one road leading like that. And what that is going to do, we're going to have it like that, and we're going to connect it downwards, destroying one of our nice buildings. So, that being said, how's the water? Okay, the water is not running through there, so we are going to have to start running it through. So let's go ahead. We'll get the water kind of going through here. Well, it's not properly lined up with the road. There we go. There we go. We'll get it around that little curve. This weird-ass curve. Oh, now it kind of like went off-road. That's how optimistic the water is, that it'll get to its destination. There we go. So now that we have all that coverage, let's start actually kind of linking it up. Oh my god. Those stupid little messages. I mean, I can easily toggle them, but, you know, they get kind of in the way sometimes. But it's alright. Alright, and we'll just link the water up like that. So, with that being said, I think it looks good now. Could use a little commercial going on in there, right behind some of these guys. Yeah, there we go. Get some commercial maybe along here. We're not going to have it along that way. We're going to have maybe commercials surrounding the outline, but not on the inside. The inside's is going to be high-density residential, high-dense res, or like high-res. Alright, so I think for the rest, we might as well just do high-density residential. There we are. Get all these little green, dark green squares in here, so that way people can have a nice high-rise to live in. And I'm surprised they don't refer to them as like towers and stuff. They call them residencies and stuff. The Rosewood residence, the Underhill residence, you know, you got the Belmont residence, and I mean, these are freaking apartment complexes and freaking buildings and stuff. Like, damn. Anyway. So now that we got this wacky-ass gap filled, or at least a wacky-ass street, let's see what these are. Greenaway Street, I'm pretty sure we already have that. Morgan Street, Thompson Street. Instead of all these big updates, why doesn't Colossal Order actually do... Oh, let's see about healthcare availability. Seems like everyone around here, no one around here really has that much healthcare availability. So let's go ahead and get some. Maybe around here somewhere. Well, it needs that extra, like, tile or whatever of space. There we go. So it's going to cost $65,000 to build. And I think we should get it maybe somewhere down here. I think that'll be okay. In the neighborhood, cause a lot of problems for God knows whatever reason. You know, have all these dying people rushed into the hospital, and, you know, people like the Green residents, they have to sit on their porch just watching it and stuff like that. Yep. I think there's like a little chair. Nope, that's just a plant. Just kind of looking in here a little bit. But yeah, oh wait, yeah, there's like a table up here, so I was looking down into the porch or whatever it is, that patio, but yeah, up here on the top where the attic should be, they sit there and they watch people getting airlifted into the hospital with like a bunch of weird looking injuries. The Myrtle residence, I just noticed, this looks like some sort of like weird, you know, office building. I feel like that should have been an office building rather than a house, because that just looks more like an office building, and everyone wants electricity, so we're back at it again, guys. Dealing with the stupid... Sorry, my phone went off, so I'm just taking out the trash just like I was right here, and getting rid of my phone. Here we go, we got police coverage for the night, so that way no one's getting robbed at that fake convenience store. Get some bus lines available, so that way, in case they do mess up, you know, then that way they have something to rely on to get away from that, you know, that fake convenience store. We've become a big city, so woohoo! Alright, so we've reached a population of 16,000. We've unlocked the crematorium, so that's always good, and we've unlocked the water treatment plant, so we can get a couple more. We can get a couple of these, not a couple more, but like we can get a couple of these. And, yeah, we can definitely start getting rid of that big brown inlet and start making it a big blue inlet once again. Make that thing blue again. And so, now that we've got the crematorium, we didn't really unlock much for a big city, so I think we're okay for now. So we don't have a train. How's our metro doing, though? Our metro is on our buses. How's our bus line doing, actually? Yeah, we got a lot of buses going around, I think. But anyway, we have a metro. How's the metro? Well, I'm not even sure how it's doing. Yeah, anywho, metro line tool. Oh, never mind. But we can get a cargo train terminal. We can get a train station going. I don't know if we should do that just yet, but you know, we might actually consider it. So who knows? We might actually do it. So let's continue. And we'll get ourselves maybe another road for Office Central. Go ahead, we'll kind of curve it out that way a little bit. Maybe? No? Can we? How about this way? I'm trying to think about if this is any good right here, so... yeah. Yeah, you know what? You know what, we'll do it. We'll do it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna quickly delete it, and I'm gonna quickly... Not the whole thing, but here. I'm just kind of wrapping it around. And, here we go. I'm trying to make it perfect in a sense, but, well, I can't really go over this way because of the, cemetery. People are gonna need their excuses, so, you know. Of course, just to make it look okay, we're gonna have to delete a couple of those guys. Gonna have to make them move out and go work for that. Go work for either the pancake drug dealers or whoever else is hiring for stupid jobs. So with that being said, getting another line of getting a new chapter, a new wave of Office Central going. So, how are we on that? Here we go. Let's kind of expand it a little bit. We didn't really have that last line in there, so I wonder if we should have like a private strip thing. I think we should definitely have a district for maybe the strip. I'm not entirely sure, but either way, let's see about taxation. Maybe a tax raise for office. Maybe? Who knows? Maybe a tax raise for offices right now, and then maybe for offices, who knows what we can get for them. High-tech housing, slightly increased land value, turns home into much cooler smart homes, to raise, and yeah, to raises, two raises, if you guys can even read that, turn homes into much cooler smart homes to raises the land value around them, instead of and raises the land value around them. We'll just do it anyway. Of course, oh wait, no, this is for, is this just for Office Central? I don't think it's for, oh. Oh no, this is just for the entirety of the city, so, not budget, but we are, anyway. Oh, it's about to be daytime again anyway, so we might need to, is it about to be daytime again? I'm not entirely sure, because it looks like it's starting to kind of come up, the sun. Educational boost, education boost, not recreational. I was thinking of recreational at least. I know I didn't say recreational, but whatever. Anyway, got a tax raise for the offices, maybe a tax raise for high density commercial, just so that way we can get ourselves a little bit higher of a, get a little bit more, we could squeeze more out of Office Central. Let's see about taxation, maybe a tax, no, city planning actually. High-tech housing, but we do have high-tech housing going. A lot of these guys are upgrading. High-rises, we're gonna need high-rises, so. Low density commercial buildings double their sales. we are going to need, I think what I really want to do for this business, or for this city, is maybe do a small business enthusiast. Maybe do them for both. A big business benefactor and a small business enthusiast. Of course, you know, that'll help us really get a large sum of change out of the city. Especially out of Office Central, you know, those people like Dunder Mifflin, you know, from The Office. And of course, I can already call it in a few seconds, we are going to need to not only do something about the trash, but real quick, start letting trash into these places, so that way they can intake a lot of shit. That one's 99% full, this one's 71% full, so that's all good. Now that the sun's up, before anyone can even complain, everyone's complaining about water, and oh yeah, they're all complaining anyway, so who cares? Who cares? Anyway, police, education, landscape, or at least leisure. We got the buildings, the buses, the metro, definitely. None for the train. Okay, we're good. So, that being said, we're gonna need more commercial, maybe. So let's do it. Any more space for commercial? No? Maybe we'll just quickly. Let me just see here. We will quickly. Oh, did not mean to do that. There we go. We'll just quickly get rid of all this. Actually, you know what? Let's make this that, and we'll de-zone some of this over here, and we will make it into high density commercial. So there we go. And then of course we can also do the same for this, even though we might expand and wrap around here a little bit. These guys need water because they don't want to walk anywhere, so here we go. Get them a little water. Here we are. Wrap them around. Let the water in that way. Maybe let it in this way. Alright. All good. I believe it is. Maybe have it going through one of the buildings. Not underneath the water pipes. So that way it doesn't, you know, start flooding that whole place. I've seen a, I saw a video one time of a, and how are these guys on traffic? I got a little distracted there, guys. I do apologize. Especially right here, too. What the frick is up with this entire place? A general store, general store, general store, general store, general store, general store, general store. We have a whole fleet of general stores. A general store army is what we have right here, guys. Just wow. Now, this could be a landmark itself. Hopefully, they'd never upgrade or anything. I seriously hope they don't upgrade to the third level up spot. No! Well, one of them betrayed themselves. One of them betrayed their own kind, so wow. You sold out, you sleazy motherfucker. You really, I was about to say sleazed out, but that wouldn't make sense. You really sold out. So I think maybe to divert some of this traffic going over to Office Central, I think what we could do is and just to maybe add a little bit more of that, here, actually, just real quick, want to get that 6-lane kind of opened up a little bit more, so that way, you know, we can actually do these things. Okay, here we go. I just want to add a little bit more commercial, but at the same time, you know, I want to get traffic kind of flowing. I think it'll be really nice just to do that. So we'll do that. Get some offices into Office Central. Definitely gonna get some of these nice little places going in here. There we are. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we might even welcome in another building. Maybe an expo center, guys. We could have maybe Expo Central. Maybe. We could have the expo center, or maybe even a science center along the strip. Who knows? I think it would be nice along the expo center, personally. I'm just kind of looking through all these. Maybe the Grand Mall, too. Maybe we could get ourselves the Grand Mall right around here. Make sure that it kind of affects people within here, because it's one of those moments right there, guys, that I hate, where you guys like go to sneeze and then you don't actually sneeze and you're like most of the way there, and then you're just like fuck that. But yeah, if you guys notice the radius, I don't want it kind of out of the city for now, even though we could expand into it. I do want it to affect as much land as possible right here. So right here might be good, hopefully. So we got ourselves the Grand Mall, guys. For some reason there were some like floating tree shadows going up here. Oh. Oh, is it supposed to be? Oh, it's supposed to be like nighttime. Oh, okay. Yeah, I kept like kind of stuttering and shit. But what ended up happening was I thought it was going to be morning or some shit, for God knows whatever reason. And it ended up being night. Everyone wanted their stuff, so that way they can give me all their money. So we get the bus lines. We might not need to have the bus lines that much, but we do need the metro as much as we need the buses. Possibly. I'm not sure. But for maybe, not heavy traffic ban. Ban heavy traffic on an area, ensure there are optional routes available. Businesses and no heavy transport vehicles allowed, does not affect highways. Of course we won't even really have highways, so yeah, it wouldn't really work out too well. Taxation, maybe city planning. Oh, well, we don't have, hold on a minute, let me read this. Industrial space planning. So our industries are able to work even more efficiently by overlooking a few work safety laws. Double the amount of goods produced by industry buildings. I think we could do that, you know, because while we still have industry going, you know, while they got all that black smoke just spitting out like it's no one's business, you know, while they're still ruining the hell out of these trees. One guy's sitting here in the middle of the industrial park. William Scott, he's an educated teen. He resides at the Dale residence. He's a high school student at high school. I forgot to give that a name, so we might need to call it the Industrial Park High School. So, Industrial Park. There we go. And now we get the budget back up, even though we just modified it. So, get all this back. So, here we go. I still hate that, though, that we can't have the budget the way that we used to have it. I remember in our last City Skylines Let's Play. I still remember that, though. I'm pretty sure the fact that our city was failing in that one was because, you know, I had the budget kind of just right there in the middle. I had availability, or I had the budget going for both, and, you know, never given my, you know, never modifying it, so that always did something. So, that being said, let's actually get a little commercial going down this way, because why not? And then, maybe in the next episode, we'll kind of, come back and we'll kind of edit this a little bit. We might even come into here. We might actually, you know what, before I keep speaking, let's go ahead and we'll move this back a little bit. So with that being said, even though I just spent money unnecessarily, yes and yes. And then of course we are going to get some treatment plants going on in here. maybe even another one just next to it. Actually, here we go. Move it off to the side as much as possible, and then we are going to get one just like it. Ah, well, there we go. Is that one? Oh, that one's not even connected up, so, here we go. No? Alright, well, I guess there we are. No, I don't want to destroy the structure, I just want to destroy the pipeline. There we go. Oh, now we're a grand city, just to kick off the end of the episode. Now we've unlocked the solar power plant, and we've unlocked third loans. So, that's all good. Plaza of the Dead, statue of shopping, yada yada yada. So we are going to start actually cleaning stuff up, and we are going to have a lot more treatment going for the water, if that makes sense, almost, if that wasn't too cheesy. Night Watch, be safe. Fashionable fashion shop. So they're going to be very safe about, you know, their fashion. So anyway, guys, let's get a nice view going on in here. Well, if you enjoyed the episode, guys, leave a like and a comment, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.